Probably murders
Imagine we
already.
shoved them out the door right onto spikes of the ogres.
Oh, imagine that. I'm gonna
Not
guess
my
this. That's
issue.
probably the hidden objective. Is we go outside first.
Possibly.
Who knows?
Also,
Anyways,
I gotta say, those were not ogres; those were murlocs from World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
yeah,
Shush.
that
I
these.
don't pay attention.
So since I started recording and all this, right as in the middle of us talking about this, I put it back up. Anyone who watches the video later is gonna be so fucking confused. And I'm gonna give them zero context as to what we are talking
Did you
about.
just cut out the Sunderfolk shit?
I was gonna mention it. Yeah, no, I haven't been recording until just now. I've been streaming this entire time. Which, speaking of which, I actually gotta go update that real quick.
Man, what a loser.
Says you. You're the one who hangs out with us.
Anyway,
Not anymore.
not anymore. Leaves Discord.
Oh.
Deletes Discord accounts. Changes phone number.
Bet.
Moves to Mexico.
Hops
Fuck
the
no,
border.
it's too hot. I'd rather go to Canada.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had standards.
I'm there.
Nah, I like Canada.
I have a good friend up there that I consider my brother that lives up there.
Is it
I
You
know a
Jacob?
consider
few
me a
people.
brother? Wow.
What?
Ah,
We just
I
played
didn't
D&D
know-
together, but
I didn't know you guys were so close.
Yeah.
What?
All right.
All righty. Draco, I know you said you had to step away again. Are you back?
I never left. I was just watching YouTube shorts.
Oh,
How dare you?
wow.
Stop watching.
Are you at
YouTube
least watching
shorts about
mine?
shorts.
I rolled to
No.
shoot.
We got to get to that video to like 2,000.
Yeah, I rolled to shoot Drake.
I already watched that one. Stop it.
I rolled to.
Hmm.
Does an 11 hit
Gotcha.
you, Drake?
No.
That's a lie.
No, I think my AC is like 12.
You don't have a bulletproof vest.
I'm like 4. But I'm fat.
All right. In that
And-
case, there's a 9 hit.
This isn't
God
aiming for the
damn.
tongue.
He's wearing Kirby body armor.
Okay.
Basically,
Kirby body armor.
I am
Kirby-
done with this. I don't
Kirby
want to know.
ate a bulletproof vest and became reinforced body armor.
Reinforced body armor.
It's
Kirby.
a clip from
That's
a
a really
Life
popular
Arrow.
one.
It's a clip
Yeah.
from a Life Arrow video where they're like, "Good thing I have my Kirby gun. Well, good thing I'm wearing my Kirby body armor."
Yes.
Don't want to know.
Goodness. I love Life Arrow. He's so
Same.
funny.
He is.
The whole group,
Speaking-
really.
Speaking of group, because he's kind of gone into the group now after the whole
Yeah,
the-
I don't know the name, but guy who
Russian Badger.
Yeah.
He just posted a Marvel's Rival video that is like open in another tab that I haven't started yet. So I'm gonna watch that later. I believe it was titled something about dunking on his wife as Venom.
Best thing to do, really.
Let's see. I want to actually see the name of it. Let's see if which tab is it.
Anyway, we're promoting other people. now.
D&D.
Didn't
Dunking my wife's social credit with dunking my wife's social credit score with a glob of symbiotic ranch is the name of the video. It was apparently posted 2 weeks ago. I swear I checked his, because Russian Badger posts like once every like 2 months.
Oh man.
But they are always hilarious, and I think he streams a good bit too. But I swear I checked like a few days ago to see if he had a new video, and it was like, nope, it's just the his best of and then his COD video. But yeah, I'll be watching that at some point. Anyway, welcome to D&D.
Welcome one
Marines.
and all.
What if I don't want to?
Marines.
I'm ready.
Marines. Are you truly ready?
Nope. Let's go.
Are you
Physically, but not mentally.
truly?
Now, let's go.
Pocket sand.
And that means he gets to escape.
I was saying a Pokemon move.
Oh yeah? You're a drooly baby.
Burger.
Are you gonna kill all the Marines today? She
Does that on a daily basis.
she started looking around.
He's like, "Where?"
Marines. I trained you so well.
I should have taken a nap when I had the chance.
Never
Yeah, I
get
should have went to
chance
bed
now.
when I had the chance.
Thing real quick.
Let's see. You know what? We'll go with this outfit today.
Here, it's not even on.
Sounds like
We
you.
don't see anything.
All right,
Well,
so
because I
session
didn't put it up
starts.
yet.
You all see Ace flying above you in a flare of fire.
Okay. Ace? Is he a donut
I'm like
still?
I'm trying to decide if this can
Are you
actually
alive?
happen because it could just be like someone found the revive fruit. Who knows?
That I don't think that would work on Ace because at this
Mhm.
point he'd be long dead.
That's the point.
He's just been alive this entire time.
Also, that fruit is still actively being used.
Brooke,
I know.
Brooke is not dead in this AU. Yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho,
Sue for copyright.
yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho,
Are you singing along?
yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho, ho ho ho.
Wee! You are the pinnacle of cuteness. If anyone says otherwise, they're just haters.
If anyone says otherwise, they are swine.
She rages.
They'll perish. They would be killed with extreme prejudice.
With nothing but prejudice.
Only prejudice. And
Yeah.
there will be racism involved. Like, we're not racist, but we make it racist.
I'm about to become racist.
That's just racist. It's because you're white. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not
It's
white.
like, gee, I'm sorry,
I'm
baby
German.
Tempest. I didn't mean to insult you. Please, I didn't mean anything by it.
It's okay for you to be racist. You're like 3/4 white.
Bruh.
Where's this?
Favoritism. I call baloney.
yo, you know, I just
I've been mildly inconvenienced. I summon this ancient treasure.
You know that meme that's the wow, Timmy, why does your mom let you have 2 hot dogs? And then they replace the hot dogs with something else. I feel like that's just Sanji's backstory, just being like, wow, Sanji, you get 2 tragic backstories.
That is true. Literally,
Hey, dude.
man, abandoned on an island. Also, whole family hates him and is like a
Yeah.
failed experiment.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's normal day.
on God.
Alrighty. Jesus Christ. Okay then.
What?
Well then. Have to say I was not expecting that, but you know, whatever.
What?
We shall move. Nothing. You don't get to know.
Well, if you didn't say anything, I wouldn't become interested.
Okay. So. At the end of last session, y'all were in some deep shit.
It's all because someone decided to yell out "Cannonball."
I didn't yell. I splashed.
Yeah, it's close
It's
enough.
like you were in deep shit with Toads. Because a certain someone doesn't know how to sneak.
I tried. I rolled terrible.
I wasn't talking about you.
No, I was talking about
No,
for this
no,
campaign.
you're definitely talking about him. You're definitely talking about him.
No. We're talking about you.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
No.
so to break the veil a little bit because I was telling these two about it earlier. Drake, there was very much a lever in that encounter to raise a platform out of the lava, several platforms to get across.
Where?
I blame you.
You got it was near where you guys started, but you guys ran away from there so fast because combat immediately started.
That's not Anga's fault. Anga just goes and punches.
That is your fault.
It
How?
absolutely was Anga's fault.
No,
Yeah.
It was most definitely an encounter designed where there was like specific ways, like there was like stuff set up where like I was gonna be like, if you guys start sneaking, there was going to be like, hey, you can shoot a ray of frost at this, for example, which will basically drop a box on this dude and knock him out.
We
With,
were actively strategizing, and then we just hear Anga rushes in.
That's the Anga thing to do. I'm sorry.
Anga,
No,
next
don't get
time
me
you're
wrong.
getting restrained.
It made for hilarious session. I was laughing my ass off the entire time, so I thank you, Anga.
While we were fighting for our lives.
I was mainly laughing at how unlucky Cecil was getting on choosing the like 3 to 4 HP guys with sleep almost every time.
I was
When he
stressing
could've been
out.
choosing-
Okay.
When he pretty much could have, he kept rolling pretty much the max HP of the like very specifically. I think he rolled the max HP for how much the guys have twice. Because they had like
Nice.
28, and I'm pretty sure you rolled 28 twice.
I think one of them was 25.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, point
Oh
still.
God, my headphones just knocked over my entire microphone. Put this back in. There we go. Yeah, but he rolled like 2 28s and a 25. And then there was one more at the very end, I think.
Yeah.
I think it
But-
still at least helped us a lot with the like We definitely took less hits because of it.
Yeah, like it of course still helped. It was just hilarious to me that he slept the two that had the lowest health when there were two that had full health right next to them, and he could have targeted, but decided to choose the other one. Which again, it's a complete RNG thing. He had no way of knowing.
Yeah. Unless I was gonna spend an action that I couldn't afford to medicine check that.
Usually, I do medicine check if they're above half, and if you
Okay.
succeed, I'll tell you, hey, they look like they're about half. If they're like on 1 HP and you ask me, usually I'll either be like, they look very
Okay.
play for free medicine.
Okay. So anyway,
Here's Wonderwall.
Yeah, then there was the fucking cat could not hit an asleep person to save his life.
Yeah.
I gave up on him.
And then
the third try.
no. Then the dude woke up and you rolled to hit without advantage and hit him.
I missed the first time.
Not when he woke up. You hit him immediately when he woke up.
yeah.
No, I do remember missing one time, and then after that, I got him.
No, as soon as he woke up, you killed him. Or
will
might not have
to
killed
go
him.
look.
You hit him.
Yeah. I
Not
was
not
gonna
on the
say.
first dude. This is on Mr. F. And Mr. F is
Yeah.
Mr. Crossbowman.
Okay.
The one that the only large healthful person he put to sleep. Anyway, when we last left off, our group of heroes here, I almost called you Marines, our group of pirates
Ah, be
were
so
fighting
mad.
for their lives.
Again.
Again. But
Again.
this is definitely the most dire situation we've been in.
You did say top of initiative, correct?
3 deadly combats in one day.
Man, these people were
Hey.
fighting for their lives. And we literally ended with a cannonball being shot through your ship.
But none of us notice, right?
Correct.
Yeah, but none of you noticed.
Oh. When Tempest finds out, he gonna be livid.
We might need a new ship, guys. We might need a new ship.
We resume at the top of initiative. Let me pull up some stuff for you guys.
Okay.
Drake, why are you muted again? I will stab you.
Also, don't mind my
Don't stab me. It's not very
rolls.
nice.
I was testing something.
Don't mind your. Do you have like a rolls in the log?
Yeah, I have rolls in the log. I was rolling something to test something.
Gotcha.
I forgot to private it. To memory.
What do we feel like doing for music? Random music. What is this?
Yes, sir. Pirates in the Caribbean. It's
I
gonna
think
get
that's
copyrighted anyway.
yeah. I can't play this as much as I'd like to. As much as I'd like to, I can't do this to Tempest because Tempest gets normal copyright, but that's Pokemon copyright. I don't want the ninjas coming for him.
Oh!
That's fair.
We can't have the ninjas coming for his ass.
I'd win.
What kind of music are we feeling for this? Do we want Japanese lo-fi hip hop? Why
Yes!
did that come up?
Screw it.
I can't think of any
Yes.
better song to play during this combat.
Something desperate.
What do I?
Oh boy.
That works.
The
Vibe.
fact that neither of you have recognized this immediately is horrible.
It's Persona.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's only 53 seconds long.
Just repeat it.
Just put it on
Loop it.
All right, this is what we're doing.
Ah.
So, is everyone? Can everyone see?
No, I'm blind.
Cloud,
Okay.
your move.
Move me closer to the other two.
Like, do you wanna go
Closer
here?
to
Do you?
No, the one's on the opposite stairs.
I,
Make
It's
them
not
roll
for
death.
you. I'll be here just muted.
I heard make them roll death, and I was like, what the fuck?
Make them roll dex.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see.
Man,
I
rolling
still
for
don't-
death
I-
is hardcore.
I still don't think that should be a 16. But I'm not so sure anymore. I didn't want to calculate it myself.
8 plus proficiency plus modifier.
Is it?
Should be 4 for proficiency, and I think you have 20 dex, so 5.
I know, I want-
That's
That's what we'll do.
17. If you got 20 dex, it's 18. Not 17.
It's one more.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. It's a 2-hour instrumental version.
Okay.
There we go. Tempest, you're definitely getting copyrighted, but at least it will be the Nintendo Ninjas.
Yeah, listen,
Correct.
I'm fine with
Nintendo,
this.
they're the most litigious company. We're screwed.
No, it fell off before I could
Okay.
grab it.
Alright, hold on. What are we doing? What's happening? Dex saves, correct?
Yes.
I don't
Also,
remember which of you guys are, so I'm gonna say you're used to these two. What are you you using Tornado?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, apparently it's
The
17,
AoE.
I figured out. We figured
Hold
it
on.
out. It's a 17 dexterity instead of a 16.
I thought I just told you what it was.
Animus,
I
is
know.
it an 8 or is it
Hold on.
a...
Hold on.
What's your dexterity?
Hold on.
It's a
Hold on, because it's whatever the fuck I said. Yeah, it is. No, it is a 16. That is like what I'm saying it is. It's not.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Oh.
not an amalgamation of anything.
Alright.
Oh, I thought it was
Flat
like a
16. You know
spell
what?
save DC.
Still better than anything else.
Okay, 2 deck saves coming out.
Yep.
We have 1 failure, 2 failures.
Alright.
So you are hitting. Did I say 30 feet long? Is that what it says?
Yeah, 30 feet
30
long
feet
and
long.
10 feet
So,
wide.
Just wanna.
Which I
Okay.
thought it was
Yeah,
a great
yeah.
opportunity.
Absolutely fine.
Basically, be these 2 right here.
Yep. Pretty much.
26 damage to both of them.
it's the hype music.
Yep. You all watch as Cloud kind of he pulls his sword to his side and puts it back in his sheath, and then in one quick motion pulls it out, doing a kind of what looks like a forward upward slash as you see what is almost a tornado made out of his wind slashes that he makes swirl out in front of him, hitting the 2 in front of him. It's like the second time he's used that.
Everyone's always clumped together. Well, at least me and Tempest are always.
Yeah.
All right, yep, you deal that damage to them. Drake, it is your turn.
Break it
No,
down.
wait. I was gonna second one.
Oh,
Now go.
right.
Wasn't really used. Now it's Drake's turn. I'll just do this on the sideline.
Wait, you can't.
What do you mean? Oh, I forgot. Wait, it takes a bonus action.
Yes, it does take. That is also some of my fault. I need to add to your thing.
Actually, it
saying.
takes one full
This
action and
takes
one
a
long.
action and a bonus action. It's supposed to take an action and a bonus action. This takes an action and a bonus action.
I have to
Oh, well.
rewrite it now.
Heavy damage.
Heavy damage.
And I will say, just so you're aware, it is a move that can be made stronger in the future. So it will be a little because at later levels, doing 3d10 for your entire turn might be a little less impactful. So I wanted, so I want it to be a move that it will like kind of scale a little bit as you level up. Drake, is your turn.
I'm going to first off use 2 style points.
Oh,
Add a d12 of damage from this turn. I'm gonna make it cold damage.
just saying. I'm pulling up the thing. Where's Drake? There you go. Yep. Okay. You're adding cold damage to all damage that you deal for the rest of your turn.
Yep. And then I'm gonna fire an icicle shot at just this dude right in front of me.
Alrighty. You shooting all of them there. I will say, you would know this is the guy you hit a lightning bolt on last session.
How many do I have again?
What level are you
Wait.
casting it at?
Just level 2. It's all I have left.
Then yeah, it's 3 because it's Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get 3
Okay,
shots.
Can I hit all 3 of the enemies or no?
Does it say the range?
Range is 240 feet.
240 feet.
Spell sniper. Okay.
Oh yeah, you have spell sniper. So, yeah, I mean, you could reach. You could reach there. I mean, you could technically reach these guys, but you also
Line of sight.
you don't know what they're doing. Your ship is right here, so I'd say
Can I tell who's firing rockets at us? Or cannonballs at us?
like I said, they are obscured by your ship. The 3 you could hit with this, I'd say, is that guy, and that guy. This one's a little harder to hit at your current angle because there's this guy in the way, this guy, and even Animus. Here I'd say you'd probably be able to. Animus is short.
Shorty!
Hey, listen, he may be short, but he do be stacked.
You do got that 12 inches. Alright, what are we doing? Are we just doing like one at each of them?
Yeah, I'm just one each of them.
Alrighty, there will be a d12 on each of the extra. So actually, here's what we're gonna do. Roll each of the damage, and then roll me 3 separate d12s.
Okay, yeah. I was wondering how this is gonna work. Alright. 3 separate damages or 3 separate attacks?
Here, roll me the first icicle shot, and then roll me a d12.
25.
Alright, that hits. So roll me damage and the d12.
11 on the d12. 14
Hey.
damage.
So you create this shard of ice. You create the first one, and you watch as your gauntlet kind of sparks to life a little bit, and you see this cold vapor emit from your gauntlet and starts wrapping around the icicle shard, and you shoot it out. I'm gonna say it pierces through this marine's chest, and he falls over dead. The ice, a kind of reddish tint to it from the blood.
Whoa.
Roll to hit for your second one.
15.
That hits.
Here's your damage.
And
13
roll the
plus
d12.
12. Another 25 damage.
Alrighty. Very similar thing happens. Vapor wraps around this one. You send it out. You angle it a little bit. Animus, you see this shard of ice whiz past your head, strike the guy right facing. It goes through his arm, out the other one, into the wooden crates next to.
You keep cutting out.
God damn it, I'm speaking too loud. The shard of ice goes through his left arm, travels through his chest, shattering a bunch of ribs, out the right and into a crate next to them. And this man is dead as well. Roll me the next attack, sir.
Okay.
Turn on.
Also, is your
28?
icicle?
28 hits.
14 plus 3, so 17.
17 hits. Oh, that's sneeze.
That's 17 damage.
Sorry. That's what I meant. 17 damage to him. This one, he is mid sitting, like standing back up after getting like blown back a bit from the series of cuts when a shard of ice just goes right through his throat and he falls over dead in front of Cloud.
Yeah.
It's a triple kill for Drake. Anything else you would like to do, sir?
I wish
Well-
with my Nimbus. I'm kidding. I don't have it.
Personally, I think a triple kill warrants a style point.
Maybe even 2.
Sadly, I wish I could, but
Okay.
you know,
Can I at
it's
least
what I'd
get a
ask.
sorcery point?
maybe if it was added in, I feel like a sorcery point is better than a style points for you.
Agreed.
A style point would be great for me.
Significant
Shut
upgrade.
Animus, shut up. Let me have this.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe if I had it written into the rules, mid-session. No.
Okay. I'm gonna use a bonus action to dash
It would be also very
and
much
get past
casters.
our boat if we can. Just to go see what the hell's happening because we heard an
That's
explosion.
as far as you can get.
Do I see anything?
Not really. The ship is still kind of obscuring.
Okay.
I mean, make me a perception check, really quick, honestly.
Okay. 16.
There's a big hole in your ship.
What
There's-
the fuck?
What's going on?
Oh,
And
shit.
now we have an
bad.
ocean view.
Dude, they blew a hole in our ship?
Yep.
These fuckers are going to die.
Mantis, it is your turn.
Yes. I shall. Well, all the guys that I was gonna kill are killed.
I wonder why.
Kill the other one.
Yeah, I
Bonus
just I'll run up
action
and try to stab that guy.
Or bonus action dash. Because I'm pretty sure I can kill this guy.
Oh, my stress ball. Hold on.
Alright.
Oh, if we're just trying to get to the boat as fast as possible, I can
I'll
do
ta-
some really fast running.
Altix's balls finally dropped.
Okay, I'm good. Sorry, I threw my stress ball by accident.
Bro,
I
stress.
needed to DM you hooligans.
So should I just try to run as fast to the boat, you guys? Do you think?
Yeah, you could do that. Just make sure to go past the guy.
So long as you don't get immediately swarmed.
That is the. I think we should all go there at the same time. I'm just.
This
Should I
would be
run
the
there
perfect.
and-
This would be the perfect time if I was doing the actually having you guys join the Owlbear, then screen sharing it, to just have a bunch of guys here with the hidden function on,
Oh yeah.
Or you
Like, the
could
minute
just
the
do
map
this,
like
and
expands.
then your players can't see them, and then just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I start running and they're like, "You can't run anymore." And it's like, what? It's like, then they're revealed.
There's a wall of Kecleons.
No.
be
Then just
able
because
to
I want
move
to
my
get a
own
kill, I'll run up to this van.
According to my thing, there's supposed to be one more supposed to be one more dude, so I'm just gonna boop.
I think he was the one which I killed and you didn't get rid.
No, the amount of people killed have been removed from the tracker, but there's just one more that I think just accidentally got deleted at one point.
He killed himself hard.
Which means he's probably missed like 2 turns, so.
Yeah, but he
well.
was like, he was too
Are you
afraid
just-
of us.
Are you just like dashing as far as you can?
Well, I think I'm gonna run up and just kill this guy.
Up to you.
I need it. Alright.
and I want to set up some things. So I'm gonna bonus action try to ignite my sword.
All right.
I can't remember if it was already ignited. So
No,
let's go for it.
very specifically, you dropped it in the water.
I did do that.
So you use your
dude.
interaction to swap to your sword.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Yeah, get 2 style points. You use your interaction. You swap to your sword from your rifle to your sword. You
Yeah.
ignite it.
Sword is
I
so on
believe
fire.
I believe I fixed just from now on. Yes, from now on it gives you an extra 2d6 of fire damage.
Oh, good. Now I'll stab him. Chaw. Stab.
20 hits.
Max damage.
Get another style point. So you gain 3 style points.
I'm on max.
Then nothing happens.
Yep. But then 2d6 fire.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, snap. I just need to roll
You-
all the damage to
you
show how far it would
rapier-
go.
You rapier him through the chest, and he slowly slides off your blood-covered blade to the ground, slumped over dead. Cloud's like,
And I look
not
over to the
enough.
guys and go, I did
Not
it.
enough blood.
Yeah,
I want
Cloud's like,
more.
Cloud's like, not enough blood. Take notes from Drake over here. He's doing excellent work with some blood, some ice blood.
Oh,
I feel like
I'm trying. I'm just
I
so
mean,
pokey. I
with-
need to get more slashy.
With these giant shards of ice, Drake probably made a decent amount of blood. Cloud's just like, I'm proud of you, Drake.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm
Alright.
pretty sure I'm all out of movement, so I'm doing.
You are indeed. Animus.
But I stand.
Animito. Animas.
Okay. Animus is going to just dash forward.
I think that's
And-
the only thing you've done all combat.
I mean,
no. Anyway,
In new
I
combat,
imagine.
yes.
Yeah, I've been running out of spell slots. I've been mind
No,
slivering
but
stuff.
I just
Anyway.
remember. No, I don't think you have. Not. I mean, this specific session because you started all the way back here, and even with dashing, you have lower speed than everyone.
Pretty much, yeah. Anyway.
Anyways, you're right here.
Okay. And that's gonna be all for me.
All right, Tempest.
all right. I'm gonna run up as far as I can. Just need to know the range I am away from all of them.
Well, I mean, that's as far as you can go because you are half speed.
Yeah. Well, how far away are the guys?
The only one you can maybe see is this guy,
Ah. You know, in that case,
and even that's a bit of a stretch because he's right on the edge. So if
Alright.
you attacked him, you'd probably have disadvantage, just because of the angles you're trying to hit him at.
might as well.
As long as you know you're able to attack.
No, yeah, I got the frigid flintlock. So, gotta use that at some point. Anyways,
Oh, I thought you were throwing a javelin. I don't think the
You-
flintlock would be able to hit him
no?
because there's a big card in the way.
You'd have to arc over something.
Alright,
Yeah.
javelin works out better for me then.
Just arc the bullet. You got it.
Dude, oh god, what's that one movie? Where it's like the dude just like curves the bull all around in a circular room and murks everyone? Like a freaking pistol?
I don't remember.
Throw your javelin.
Alright, hold on. I'm raging first.
No more distraction.
Alright,
Boy.
yeet.
Boy.
Here's my first one. 15. Oh wait, no, it's
You have
disadvantage. Yep,
disadvantage.
yep. 14.
That is a miss.
Alright, here's the second one. That's gonna be 11, yeah.
All right. Please note, 2 of your 3 javelins are now over by him.
Yeah, fine by me.
All right.
After the fight, just gonna have to walk around, picking them all up. It's like, hey guys, give me a sec.
No, I've always wondered
This
what
guy
I.
is going to fire at you, Mantis.
Go do it.
Just
Say
do it.
20.
Yeah.
It's going to be 9 damage.
Alright, okay, dodge it.
You will take 5 damage.
Oh. And that would have given me a stat point, but I'm full up.
Yep. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Oh no.
3. I'd say most of you are close enough to see this. 3 cannonballs tear through the bottoms of your ship as your ship now begins to actively start sinking.
No.
I immediately just look at
Water filling it. It is now your turn, Cloud.
Oh,
How hard
I
is it to
look
steer
at
a boat,
Animus
you
like
know?
there's no time. Just mind
We
it
can't
to
even.
me.
We don't even know where the cannon's shooting from. So it's like,
That's not what I'm worried about.
Yeah. Okay, he's asking me, so I'm just like,
Message
find
me.
my chair.
Okay.
Find my chair.
It's okay. You said it's actively sinking, so it's not in the water yet.
No, it is
Wait a
not
minute,
in the
didn't
water.
we
It's
hide
Oh, I'm
the thing on the ship.
I'm gonna go forward.
alright.
I'm moving forward.
We hid something on the ship, right?
I am
like a
going
Yep.
stone?
to.
Oh
hit
no!
him
Okay,
Twice.
I'm gonna run there real quick then. Okay,
18.
forgot about that.
18
Some-
hits.
10.
10 damage to him.
Maybe you can hop on Mantis's back.
You get
I
5
know.
temporary hit points.
I'm gonna hit him again. 25. That's a hit. 11.
20.
1 style point.
What is that? 20.
5 to hit, and then 11 damage.
21 damage.
Yes.
Alright, anything else, sir?
Second win.
Second win.
I'm just gonna re-roll. Hopefully I get something better. I got the same exact number.
Let's get it.
I'll take it. Do I have anything else? I do not. I end my turn.
Drake, I believe it is your turn. It is indeed.
I'm gonna do things.
He's gonna do things.
He's doing things.
Bonus
How you
action, run
doing?
as far as I can.
Are you wanting to go like straight towards them?
Straight.
What do we?
I want to go stay above them, but also be able to hit them.
There you are.
Then I'm using my last level 3 spell slot. Wind Typhoon.
The fireball.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One thing I do feel the need to mention before you do this.
Mm-hmm.
Your ship is currently sinking. There don't seem to be any other ships nearby except for the one they're on.
Oh. Destroying is not a good idea. Okay.
Wind Typhoon, to hit all 3 of them with Wind Typhoon would probably deal some damage to the ship itself as well.
Yeah.
Hold on, but what?
Um,
Hold on.
Do you have a
Slowly.
lightning bolt? Because
I
I would
do have a
say
lightning bolt.
I would say
do have
you
a lightning bolt.
could probably angle that to at least hit the first 2. I'd say you could probably angle it to hit all 3 if you would like.
Yeah. What can I
There-
do? Like I aim it downwards also, past the boat. So if they fall into the water, they get electrocuted too, or no?
No,
They're-
because they're on a higher elevation than you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, lightning bolt.
Yeah, if
Where
anything, you're angling it upwards just barely enough to, like, you're pretty much skimming, like, the ear of the final dude.
Yep.
Okay, dexterity from all of them. We have an 8.
Fail.
a 9,
Fail.
and a 7. So all three will fail.
Let's go.
You light one of the cannons on fire, and it fires another shot. No, I'm just kidding.
24.
All right, they will all take 24 damage.
And I remind you that hits their weakness and all that.
Look at him, actually remembering. I'm so proud.
Leave me alone.
I'm so proud.
Hey, man.
Alrighty, anything else from you, sir?
1 second.
Oh.
Is there any chance I could jump onto the boat?
You've
Well,
used all your movement. Jumping does cost movement.
Well, I could use bonus action dash.
You did that.
Irregular dash. Oh wait, actually you don't have your
you
action
used
anymore.
you use lightning bolt as an action and bonus action to dash
Okay.
already.
Okay.
Before I do
that's it.
anything, let me know. I casted my lightning sword a while ago. Do I still have it?
I do believe you. Yeah, you cast it last session. It should still be there. Is it concentration? Is flame blade concentration?
Let me look. Yep.
Then it would still be up. You haven't done anything that would have ended concentration. You haven't been hit or anything either.
Then can I use my what is it called? Oh, never mind. I have to use a bonus action for that. Fuck. Never mind. I'm done.
Looking at something really quick. Just because I want to make sure I have it. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. So next up is Mantis.
Well, this guy in front of me, did he get hit?
Yep.
Gosh, I need to run to the boat though. I like the way that Drake's going, so I'm gonna follow him and do like turbo dashing. Full movement, then bonus action, then action.
Are you going this way now?
Actually, where is the boat right now?
Right here.
It's right next
Oh,
to me.
for some reason I was so certain it was off screen.
It is right here.
You wanna go slash back?
Yeah. Then instead gosh, I don't know. Is there anybody on the boat right now currently?
No.
Nope.
They're
There's-
sinking it, so I wouldn't think so.
That's true. I just don't
None
know
of us are
where.
on it. You can clearly tell.
Is there any way that I can communicate to Animus and be like, "Hey, where's the thing?"
I
You
already
could
told
turn around-
Cloud. I already
you could
told
turn around
Cloud,
and-
find my chair.
Yeah, he specifically
yes,
said
I was
you were
wondering why you were
using
saying
Messenger.
that.
They specifically said you were using Messenger.
Oh,
So Mantis would not know. You could turn around and ask him.
Will that take any action?
Yeah, speaking as a free action.
Sweet, I'll go. Animus, where's the thing? The rock.
find my chair.
Sounds good. Runs onto the ship as fast as possible.
Well, that'll work for him.
I'm now in the
Alright,
ocean.
you are on the ladder at your full movement speed.
Then I'll like to bonus action dash.
Right, you're on the ship.
Can I?
What are you
Well, I
doing?
guess would I know where his chair is? I've been on the.
It's
boat
on
for,
the
like,
upper
months.
deck. That's where I'm usually hanging out.
I
So
would've
that
thought
ate
it'd
up
be
the
in
rest
your
of my
little
Nico
room.
Robin reading chair.
Ah, pretty cool. Then
What
I
a
will
Make me
action
a
dash.
perception.
Oh, good.
You still
Well,
have
yes,
movement. You still have movement.
Oh, sweet.
You only used 5 feet of your new 30 feet you have, so you
Just
still have
out of the
45
whole
feet.
ass chair.
Fine.
15?
You see the remnants of his chair.
Looks like it's been blown up.
Smashed to pieces, more likely.
Then I just scrummage around the ground trying to find it. Like if there's a stone that's dislodged somewhere.
You don't find anything.
Ooh.
No roll or anything.
No roll.
So they've taken it.
But I don't know. Who's to say?
Well, it's
You?
either that or it has been blown right into the
Shut the
ocean.
fuck up, Animus.
So, I guess I'll use the rest of my movement to get off the boat.
I mean, I'm also going to try to hop on and just try to see if I can do some quick repairs to stop it, to stop sinking it.
They're gonna fire more and more.
Yeah, these are very large holes in the ship. There's no, you cannot do quick repairs. You also don't have any supplies for that right now.
Duh!
We also do not have time.
Oh, I guess free action as well. Animus, it's not here.
Just
Did you
crying
check
for your
underneath it?
I check underneath the chair. Just I think I do a quick. Like,
Again,
ooh.
there is no chair. It is
There's
rubble.
no chair. Well, it's pieces of chair. It's in the ocean, or they got it.
Oh boy.
Wait, Animus, you hid it underneath the chair?
Yeah, a
Okay,
chair on
so-
the middle of your deck.
So the play made a lot more sense in my head.
I see when I first read that, I was like, "Oh, the chair in like his room or something," and then like, yeah, on the deck. I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's
Okay,
That's a horrible
so-
hiding spot."
Can
One of
I
those things where it's
explain
like, it's so obvious.
for the people
No.
at home? Can I explain my thought process?
Your thought process
yeah,
was
yeah.
stupid anyway.
Okay, so I feel like
your thought process was shit. I mean,
Well,
sorry.
okay,
Go ahead
so-
and explain.
thought process. Also, I think this makes sense considering Animus is +0 wisdom. So
Next time,
Uh,
I'm
fair. So the thought process was the Marines know a fair bit about us. They have our full names. They have, that they now know that we had Marine disguises. So my thought process was they would probably assume if we had a gem, theoretically, our strategist might have hidden it. And considering they know a lot about us, they would probably also infer that our strategist is a smart person, so they'd probably look into clever places. So as a subversion, I hid it under the chair with color match tape.
correction. They don't know it was you.
Well, okay. But I mean, this is a thought process based on the assumption that they know my character is smart. So they would probably overthink it. So I purposefully underthought my spot for it.
You use
For the
all your
purposes of
movement
subversion.
speed to get right back where you started your turn, and that is all your actions and stuff.
Hiding it in plain sight.
Animus,
Idiot.
this is your turn.
Okay. So upon hearing this revelation that it's either just not there or has been found, Animus is thinking that it's probably a lost cause. As at the moment, we'll find it later. Not a shot that the big players wouldn't eventually obtain it, and we're planning on fighting them anyway. We would be able to get it back then, at least in theory. Right now, his mind is moving to Cole. Cole is still out there somewhere buying us time. And while this situation is mostly under control, his is definitely not. Is there any check I'd be able to make to either infer how Cole might be doing, or, you know, I'm not talking about like necessarily hearing him because, you know, but I mean, like, would I be able to logic and reason my way through having an idea how likely it is he is in active danger?
I mean, the gates are sealed over here. You don't really have a way of getting to them. Either way.
I mean, my guess is yes. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say this is a you decide moment. I do have to say, though, really quick, someone's knocking on my door, and I need to use the bathroom really quick. So we're going to take a short break before you do your turn.
Ah,
yippee!
Let's see.
I'll be back.
Where am I relative to? Oh, I'm still further
So-
back.
I have an idea as to hopefully find a way to get Cole's attention. Well,
Okay.
Hammer be bright, right?
That is true.
I go climb the mast of the marine ship that we are just going to hijack. Because I mean, if they took everything off, then I
Yeah.
imagine anything important, like, you know, just any supplies and all that, are currently off the ship. Which
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pissed. I mean,
Mhm.
already is pissed.
We're losing a lot of stuff with this.
Unless we go raid a certain marine outpost of some sort.
Yeah.
But man, having half speed sucks. Yeah, Persona music does go hard though.
I'm back.
Welcome back. You fool. It's Sires. I didn't even see that you have a message. Dang.
Wow.
Let the duck roll more. Let it consume it all.
All right. So,
No.
once Altix is back. So, admittedly, I pretty massively screwed up on this one.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, listen, I got the general idea, but
Your general idea sucked ass.
listen. So
It probably would have been better to just, like, okay. So,
Kept it with
to
us.
be
We are the
also to
safest
be
thing.
fair, also to be fair, the thought process was for why I didn't keep it on my person was stuff happens just constantly, you know. If we were to, if okay, so basically, Animus has been planning virtually every maneuver as if River is right around the corner. Or
Is
some
this man
heavy
still
hitter.
trying to defend his stone placement?
yes,
Yes.
have been.
Anyway,
so,
your argument
anyway.
is invalid.
Anyways, it's
So,
your turn.
anyway. Okay.
Continue with your turn.
I have sent you a DM, by the way.
Send me a DM.
I am going to move as far up as I can, and if I am able to see those 3 Marines manning the cannons, I would like to cast Sleep, but I'm also not sure if I can get in range.
Yeah, no.
It do be a 90-foot range.
You are short.
Yeah,
you cannot see them over the top of the ship.
You're small.
Okay. In that
Maybe-
case,
Find a
Seeing-
stool.
seeing as they're doing pretty well against these guys, now it's more, damage control.
I think the ship's
Again,
gone.
Yeah, again,
Well, yeah, I know.
the ship is
I
on.
know.
This pathway
I know.
is sealed off and closed.
I know. So, thinking about potential ways that he could possibly try to help Cole. This is the point where gears are visibly turning. Salvage the situation in some way. And Animus is going to remember a certain bottle of medicine. And he's just going to pull out the bottle of green medicine that Cloud gave him a while back, put his hand on the lid, and then stop for a second.
Man, the timing on
He
the
is-
music is kind of.
He is visibly, as he puts his hand on the lid, he stops for a second. Gears still visibly turning. And with hands trembling, he is going to take his hands off the lid and put it back away. And that's going to be the end of his turn. And that is the end of my turn.
I don't remember what the green one does.
It's the
Speak to
angelic
animals.
slumber potion from Baldur's Gate. Basically a long rest. You fall asleep for a turn,
Hey, that's pretty good.
but then you get a long rest. Tempest is your turn.
All right. Gonna go ahead, run up as far as I can. What I Would I be able to attempt to be fine with the javelin throw at those guys?
I think you can just shoot them now.
Oh wait, I made you move the whole. Where you be?
Because you only have one javelin left.
Yeah, you only have one javelin left. You probably be have a better angle to shoot them now if you really wanted to. I do want to note this ship is fully coated.
With the bubble?
Yes.
You know?
I found a new plan. Steal a marine ship!
I mean, I thought that was already the plan.
Yeah, I thought you guys were already doing that.
Listen,
Yeah, that was personally my plan for a while, but
Why didn't you say anything?
Cloud is just now getting with the plan.
Bro!
He's just now realizing.
I was
I
more
think-
focused on murdering the people.
I think real life you was just still tired. You did say it's been a minute since you slept
yeah.
because sleep schedule and all that.
I have not slept yet.
This guy.
What we're doing,
Uh,
Tempest?
I blinked
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just use. No, I still gotta attack to keep my rage up. All right. Yeah, I'll just frigid
If you
flintlock
throw a
him.
javelin,
What?
it's gonna pop the bubble. If you do anything, it's gonna pop the bubble.
It's not an inflated bubble yet.
Ah! I see.
Like when you set sail, you do a thing that actively inflates it.
we were in pre-bubble form.
Alright.
Listen,
But it's got the lining covering it.
if it pops, we can just eventually get it recoated.
That small part.
Yeah. So, anyways, frigid flintlock. Is this with
Yeah, we're gonna have to
disadvantage?
save Arami again.
I'll
That
take-
hits.
Sweet.
I mean, what's the range on the frigid flint?
120 at max. 40 for
But
short.
like, what's it? 40 short, so you'd have disadvantage. So roll again.
So I was just sued, apparently.
Dang, 11. Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
What?
I just got served.
What?
What?
What? Should I mute my stream for this real quick?
Yeah, do you mind?
Yep. Fully unmuted now.
Alright.
But so hold on. If at 40, if
Sure.
I'm shooting at something that's 65 feet away, but the short range is 40, would that be disadvantage?
You'd have disadvantage.
Yeah, you'd have
Oh.
disadvantage. If the short range is 40, you'd have disadvantage.
Yes, you would need.
You just asked me if he's
So-
feet away, but the short range is 40. Would I have disadvantage?
Yes.
So you miss.
I thought. So I understood is if the range is between this number and that number, it's fine. Everything outside of
No,
that
it is 40 feet. It is normal. Anything above that is disadvantage. And if it is, you said the long range is like 120.
Yeah.
If it is past 120, you just can't hit it.
Okay.
Yeah, and if it goes below, you also get disadvantage.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Reason why you would want gunner.
All right. Well. So, all right. Second attack. And does a 16 hit?
That one hits. That
Right.
one hits.
I'll just do the one on the far left. So. There's 11 damage.
11 damage. You kill him.
Sweet.
Anything else, sir?
Can't do anything else, so nope.
Alrighty. Oh,
Man, for how much I've been training with this thing, you would have thought by now I would have been proficient with it.
We have not trained you that long.
alrighty.
I don't know, it's been like a few months.
The guy right in front of you is going to pull out a kind of solution of liquid on his hand, on his like glove,
Okay.
and he's gonna roll to hit you, sir.
Alright. Tell me the rule.
That's a that's a nat 20, sir.
I can't dodge it even if I wanted.
So that is going to be you're about to take 6d10
Alright.
Oh.
Tell me the damage.
because he inflicted inflict wounds on you.
Alright.
From what? Right? Oh, that. Okay.
Dude, right next to him.
I was gonna say. Forgot
40
he was
damage.
there.
40 damage. I was expecting a lot more.
I mean, the max he was 20 away from doing max.
I'm at 41. Still expected a lot more.
Alrighty. Next up would be these two. That's another hit to the ship. This next guy turns the cannon slightly. That is that Animus. Animus, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. The literal second I step away from my phone just a little bit. Nice.
You will take full damage from this.
Animus was still lost in thought.
17 damage as a cannonball fires right at you, striking you and knocking you prone.
Okay. 17. There it is. Alright.
Top of initiative. At this point, the ship's bottom half is starting to tilt into the water.
Man, I like that boat. New boat's gonna be better though. New boat.
Cloud, it is your turn.
Our Going Mary is gone,
Okay,
but we're about to
attack
get our
the guy in
thousand
front of
stunning.
us. Our Going Mary has been gone.
And you sound
true.
so broken up about it.
Yeah, but 1,000
Our
stunning. I
Going
can, like,
Mary
shoot
is still
lasers.
alive. It's still at a.
Yeah, it's at a random ghost
Yeah.
island.
Yeah.
That is
And anyway, does a 24 hit?
I
24
always
hits.
forget that there's
Yes,
just like a
he
random
takes
bullet
10
that
damage.
goes down.
I
He
get
is dead.
5. Okay, I move forward.
Uh,
I want to, if I can, go on the ship. If I can't,
As
Tell
far
me.
as you can go.
alrighty then.
It's a little difficult to see them from the angle you're currently at.
I slash at them anyway.
Right, roll me again for disadvantage.
I got an 11.
That is going to miss.
Alright.
Drake!
It's Jakey time.
It is Drake time.
It's Drakey time.
How far am I away from them?
45 feet.
45?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use a sorcery. I'm gonna use both sorcery points here. Or no, hold on. Let me read things. Okay, can I move 15 feet closer?
If you move down there, it will be a little harder for you to see them.
Okay, never mind then.
You're currently on a larger elevation than Cloud.
Oh, I can do this. I just realized. I'm gonna use my last 2 sorcery points here to
Alright.
get a level 2 spell slot back
Alright.
and icicle shot.
Okay. What's-
2 of the one in the front, one in the back.
Right, roll me those 3 hits.
It's not one.
Lose all stat points.
I don't have any.
Feel bad about it.
I used all of them already. 19,
That's a hit.
26.
That's a hit. So
Alright.
1 to each of them. Roll me the 2
Fuck,
d.
that's minimum damage.
Alright. 7 to the first guy. 8 to the next guy. Anything else?
Do a funny little jig.
You do a little funny little jig.
Just, yeah, I got you. I got you.
Mantis.
You're just provoking them. They're gonna aim at you next.
Your turn, Mantis.
Well. I forget. What are those 2 guys there? They just there.
They're on the marine ship.
So kill them. Keep one alive.
Yeah, I'll
but
just
kill
run
them.
up
They-
there and.
You just saw
kill 'em.
one of them shoot a cannonball at Animus.
Oh, I'm definitely killing that guy.
I do say keep one of them alive.
You want to try to
Oh,
run
yeah.
to the ship?
Yes. Well, or at least as close as I can with normal movement, and then we'll see if.
As far as you can get. It's difficult
Uh,
to see them.
Yeah, I'll do a bonus action dash.
You're at the rank.
Can I see them?
Again, difficult to see.
Then I guess action dash.
You're right next to them.
I can't do any more, but at least if I'm right next to them, they'll be less likely to shoot a cannon.
Just hello
Anything
there.
else, sir?
You'll just have this.
No, that's it. But that's also hilarious. I just like run up right next to someone, don't speak, and I just go, yeah, just doing nothing,
turn.
just hanging out.
Okay. I'd like to climb up on top of something so I can see the guys on the ship.
Roll me an athletics.
Athletics, not acrobatics.
Nope, I determined athletics.
Evil. That's gonna be 17.
The DC was like 2. I just wanted you to roll me in athletics for no reason that I just wanted you to.
Okay.
What
We'll
if he
say
rolled a one?
you come over and you climb up onto one of these barrels. You're
Okay.
about height with Drake right now.
Okay, so I'm absolutely within 90 feet, targeting those last 2 guys with sleep.
Roll to sleep.
23.
I have 2 and 1 HP. It happened again. I'm just. He only uses HP. They both fall asleep.
I mean, I could have used magic missile,
is
but
it
non-lethal.
specifically targeting or is it a group?
It's an AOE.
Mantis, you feel sleepy for a second, but you shake it off.
Also,
Just use that dash.
checking specification. I think it's creatures of my choice.
Either way, it won't affect Mantis.
Yep.
So I just find it funny that he's
Creatures
just
I
like,
choose.
for a second, he's just like, ooh, like it's a first guy yawns, falls over. Second guy yawns, falls over. Mantis, ooh, why is everyone so
And-
sleepy?
And with that, there goes my last spell slot.
Didn't you take that? potion?
And that is the end of combat.
I did not take the potion. I put it away.
Ah. Okay, I get on the marine ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way over there as fast as I can.
I want to look for rope. I want to tie them up on chairs.
Yeah, taking the yeah, we're taking I want to take these two alive.
And I
Uh,
also want to take a dead body with me.
Get- Getting on the
there's
ship?
there's a dead man that was shot by
Me, by yours truly.
Tempest on the ship.
Sick, that
Don't-
works.
Don't mind Tempest, guys. He's slowly making his way to the ship.
Just
And
God, I need a nap.
Animus will also get on the ship and immediately climb into the crow's nest to try to get a line of sight.
Everyone, give me a perception check.
Whoa, I leave for 10 seconds and everyone's next to me.
Nat 20.
Dang.
Hey, get 2 star points. So, Jake, your
Perception.
perception.
I'm more focused on getting torture prepared.
Jake,
I can see everything.
he might have had to step away again.
He might have called the, the thing.
Yeah.
Hey, you. Welcome back to the
Alright.
land of the wake.
So Mantis, Animus, and Tempest, you guys notice. So over here, it's kind of like an archway of stone that leads into a tunnel, and you can see the water is beginning to bubble a ton at a concentrated area in the like in the cave, so to speak. It is not a bubbling like something is like under the water moving like creature like say a sea king or anything like that.
This is our dissension point.
It is bubbling like a lot of heat rising to the top.
Oh no.
Should we be concerned?
You hear Ermi, who is still somewhere back here.
I shouldn't be concerned. I have pizza.
Ah, you got pizza. Roll me a perception. Okay.
Yeah, my dad said he brought us all pizza, so I ran downstairs real quick.
All right.
24.
Dang.
Okay, so you would see this too. I'll explain it again. So over here, a little bit off, is kind of what seems like be this cave. You can see light peeking in from the top of it, and where that light is almost illuminating this large area. It is a very large cave. A ship could fit through it. There is what seems to be a bubbling on the water surface.
You didn't need to say that. I have Bluetooth headphones. You know that, right?
Oh, no, I did not.
I've told you multiple times.
Anyways,
Uh.
though, bubbling on the water surface, very specifically like heat rising to the top of a crock pot when you're boiling water. Not it does not it's not like, oh, there's something swimming under there. Ermi,
Bubbling
who's
from
near
heat.
Ermi yells, "That's your guys' way out!"
Oh shit.
Sounds good.
Did you see our companion on the way over?
No, he went the other way.
Shit.
What's that mean?
I go to begin to climb the mast.
Yeah, also climbing to the crow's nest.
Is there
Seems like we're
like a
all doing it.
captain's quarters?
It is a decent. It is actually a little bit bigger than yours. I would say there is like a kind of office area that would have been the captain's area, and then there's an under area that all of the crewmen slept in, with a like small kitchen and stuff a part of it as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to bring my captivity to
Okay.
the captain's quarter.
As
With
you
the dead
guys
body.
begin to climb, you can hear the rumbling of Marines similar to before, with a lot more in tow, you think, this time. It's full on, sounds like a stampede.
I immediately want to come out and look worried and just say we have to leave. I think Cole's captured.
Be ready to
words.
disembark just in case he's at the front of the crowd.
That too.
Are you guys gonna like start getting the ship sailing a little bit?
Yeah, start
Yeah.
preparing. Don't actively start pulling away yet. Be ready to
You
at
know
a
what?
moment's notice.
Can I try to
The-
get a cannon prepared in the general direction?
You cannot. You'd have to move the ship.
You're not
The
strong.
the sh- the ship is like just a crude representation like this, with the front being right here.
Okay. No, I think if it's a
And
marine
the
ship.
noises are coming from right here.
I mean, hey, it is a marine ship. What are the chances that at least a cannon pointed in some odd angle?
Very,
Tempest.
very small. That like
Okay.
non-existent.
Well, I'll still at least try to run to the back of the ship. I got a gun. I guess I'll shoot a few
Okay.
shots.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to make a cannon
Yeah.
face over here.
Yeah. I'll still try just get to the back of the ship.
What are we doing? The rumbling is getting closer.
We get ready to
Untying the ship. You
We
know.
can move it. I have the ability to move it.
well, not
Yep,
yet.
the
We don't know if
ship
Cole's
begins to
captured.
kind of like float slightly. The current's slightly dragging it this way, but it's like very, very ever so slightly.
Yeah, we've disembarked. We've
As
disembarked before.
the sealed area here bursts open with a bunch of smoke. I need to pull the thing really quick.
Can I try to establish a message with whoever's at the front?
No, give me a sec.
If we need a boost, I have the ability to just use the bonus action to start launching us.
We know. We just want to make sure Cole is not captured before
Oh,
we do
yeah.
that.
Excuse me.
We might be misfits, but we still are a family. God damn it.
No, I don't like any of you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, not you then. Me, Animus,
That's
and
not
Cole,
what I wanted. That is what I wanted.
and Mantis.
my friends.
So, you guys see these large brown tentacles bust through the door, like ship-sized tentacles.
Final Fantasy. Anyway.
Covered in, yep, it's the Shinra theme. As dust covers the entryway, and you see a plethora of Marines begin to march out, covering this area.
Cole's not here.
There's
Let's
probably
go.
at least 30 to 40 Marines.
Well, And I just start taking shots at him.
Out steps. This is kind of funny. Out steps this man.
I hate you.
I'm just reusing his picture. Say, wearing captain memorabilia for a Marine, the one that was supposedly seen before. But big thing to note is you can see the tentacles retracting a bit, and they're not coming from him. They are coming from something still in here. He goes, "Take aim, men!"
Drake, now.
Dang it, Cole. Wait,
I'm launching us.
I told you to do whatever it takes.
Alright, Drake, you start to make wind come towards the ship, or come off the ship, start moving. As you do that, the tentacles shift and two grab onto the side of the ship.
Shit. Wait, do I still have my lightning
As-
blade?
Nothing right now. Where is he? He's over here. Out walks this man with his arms, tentacles coming off his arms. He goes, "Admiral, we were hoping you wouldn't have to get involved." He goes, "It's no problem. It's a Marine's duty to take down scum, and I will do this with extreme prejudice." As he salutes the captain, he walks closer. In his other arm, you see the lifeless body of Cole.
Lifeless?
He is very bloody and unmoving.
I
As he
immediately
begins
cut the
he begins yanking the ship closer. Roll me an attack roll.
All of us?
Cloud specifically.
21.
21. Alright, so you hit. You deal damage to the tentacles, but it is going to stay on.
Can I attack again?
Give me 1 second.
And I started blasting.
Cloud is the only. Cloud is. No, Drake, you are doing the wind right now.
Fine.
Cloud is the only one present right now. I gotta pull up the thing.
I do want to say, he is
This the
holding
one?
his sword as tight as
Your family's
possible until
dreams
it's
under our roof.
white.
American Family Insurance.
This is the right one. I see it. Cloud, you see Cole shoot awake, kick off of, and run across the tentacles, leaping off towards you. I actually bring his picture back out. There it is. He is leaping off towards you, towards the boat, with his hand stretched out.
I immediately stretch mine.
Alright? Your hand clamps into his. He grabs the side of your arm, and you feel something in your hand. Under
Ooh.
his. He looks at you, and he says, "Do me a favor. Kill that bitch for me." He pushes off of the boat, letting go of your hand, turning around, drawing out his blade, and stabs it into the Admiral's chest as your ship
Oh.
blasts away.
I
Cole!
immediately remember the Admiral's face. To memory.
In your hand is the Eye of Yesterday.
Wait, what?
I immediately pocket it.
As your ship blasts forward, I guess these guys would go with you.
There are new NPCs.
Don't
we have
don't
to-
question what I'm gonna do to them. No one's coming in the
you
captain's
Oh,
enter-
Animus is helping with this one.
You enter the cave as an eruption of water blasts forth, sending your ship skyrocketing up. As the last thing you see is Cole with his sword embedded in the admiral's side.
We're gonna lose
Drake just
Cole
looks
though.
over and just cries out just Cole's name. Just get the fuck over here. What the fuck are you doing?
The ship is
Animus is going to try to establish a message.
You all watch as Cole's body slumps over onto the ground as he stabs him in it. Not dead, but exhausted. A wound dripping
Well-
blood from the admiral.
Things are not going well.
You did hear the admiral's name. His name is Admiral Sawyer.
I
Very
remember
fishy
that
name,
name
makes
from
sense.
memory.
And your ship blasts off into the sky.
Drake
Your
just lost his
ship will
best friend,
be-
man.
Your ship will be rising for a good bit. I'd like to know what you guys would like to do in this time. You will get the effects of a long rest.
Drake's just gonna kind of sit there and just like overthink to himself.
I immediately go to the captain's quarters.
Animus is going to climb out of the crow's nest and just he's going to turn to the mast and then just start with his right hand just repeatedly punching the mast till his fist goes bloody.
Introducing the Slimulator, the only game.
Ah, yes. The
And I'm
simulator.
just gonna go to the helm and steer, if it's possible to any
You know,
degree.
if I were to be a dick, I could just do.
Mast falls off.
Oh, fuck off.
Hmm.
You were asking for the tune earlier.
That's not what I was.
Motherfucker.
I wasn't actually asking for this.
Motherfucker. You would do it for that, though. You're that evil.
I'm gonna torture these men.
Yeah, there we go. This is what I wanted.
Ah. Another one I recognize.
Just gonna go find someone and just slump down.
Alright. Animus, you repeatedly punch the mast, your fists bloodying on it. Take 11 points of bludgeoning damage
Gladly.
as you bludgeon your own fist.
Why?
Is there any chance like Drake can just like climb up to the top and start firing off lightning bolts?
You are in the bubble. You are now being surrounded by water.
Shit.
You are like
just-
on an active trip going up.
It would
You
just
are
not be
also, this
smart.
is like mid long rest, so you guys don't have spell slots or anything like that if you don't have any.
Right. Yeah. And then can I just go in? Can I find the prisoners we have?
They would be in the little office room where Cloud dragged them off to.
I'm gonna go there too.
Alright. Is anyone else going to that room?
Animus will.
Alright.
Sure, follow
I'll-
him.
I'm just gonna be somewhere far away from everyone else.
Alright. Tempest, we'll go to you first. What are you doing?
Just finding a corner where no one can see me, slumping down, and just pulling out an old Jolly Roger, just holding it. Just start crying.
Alright, Mantis, what are you doing?
I think. Well, he's got the helm, just like, but he's like feeling real sad about Cole. And he knows he can't really even steer. He's in the air, so it's like, no, he,
Damn it.
Alright,
So-
the
yeah.
other three, Cloud, Animus, and Drake, you all enter into the quarters. The two prisoners you have tied up to chairs, unconscious.
Unconscious or conscious?
Okay.
They are unconscious.
Do not
So-
Can I wake
So-
them up? Can I wake them
No,
up?
No,
not
don't
yet.
wake them. Don't wake them up yet. First we should probably, clear the area of sharp objects so they can't possibly free themselves. And
Well, it's the captain's quarters. There's the information here too.
that, and also,
Oh, they're not leaving here.
I know,
also,
but we don't want the information to get dirty.
I'm gonna specifically single out Cloud with this. Just say we should probably also search them, just so they have no means of, escape. Such as like cyanide pills or a knife or something. Nothing they can potentially.
Can I look at what rank they are? Because if I remember correctly, they're
They are probably a little bit below captain, like a 4 or 5 ranks. Maybe.
okay.
Remember they were stronger than your basic marine.
Well, then I actually would check them for cyanide pills.
Yeah,
Give
no false
me-
teeth or.
Give me a investigation.
I would also like to
Wow.
help with this investigation.
We'll do one of you investigates each of them.
I'll let him do it. I just want to help look.
No, one of you is doing both.
Ultix, can you check your DNs for me?
Okay, I'd like to do it then. I got proficiency.
No, again,
you do it.
one of you each.
Oh, one
One of you is
Oh.
doing one, the other's doing the other.
Okay, that's gonna be a 16.
Let me look at my
Bye.
DMs real quick.
Also, I was thinking medicine, because there are several places one could hide a cyanide pill.
That's what I was also thinking.
Just up the butt.
But
Alright.
also, it makes sense for investigation. So either way.
Animus, you find. I'm gonna say Cloud probably already took like their obvious weapons off of them, like their like sword and stuff. He probably would have done that when tying them up. I would say you'd find like a small dagger in your guys' waist belt. That's about all you find.
Okay. Also, if at all possible, could we search the ship for cuffs of any kind to additionally bind them with?
Sea cap.
Want to make sure there is absolutely no way. Like, if their fingers are moving, then that's too much freedom.
I think he's talking about sea cuffs. Because the Marines were done.
Or just any cuffs at all. Any chain, any sea prism cuffs, if possible. Just literally anything. These should be the most bound people in the world right now.
There are some like chains, but they are like built into the ship on the deck below in the brig.
Alright.
'Cause
Okay.
They do have a brig on the ship.
Well, we
It is a
should
marine
we
ship.
should be taking them to the brig.
Might be a
I
cleaner
start dragging them to the
Yeah,
brig
might be a
then.
cleaner spot to. You
With the
you
dead body.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw, Cloud.
Save and throw.
16.
Alright. You take 2 lightning damage as you pass by Drake.
That's fair.
There's just static coming off of him as you look and see he is bleeding from the hands from how badly he's gripping and his nails digging into his palms as he, I'm assuming, stares at the 2 unconscious people.
Oh, he's like staring at them like, I'm going to kill them.
I will not allow you to.
We need these ones alive, Drake. We need every scrap of information they have about
You better get the
literally
information.
everything. And just know, I personally have no plans on letting them live.
If any of you let them live, I am leaving
You're
the
talking.
ship.
You're talking to Cloudy.
Talking to Animus, Mr. No Killing.
Cloud all the killing. He just wants the information.
You drag them down to the brig.
Yes. I
Drake,
want
you
to
coming
bring the
with them?
dead body.
Yeah, sorry, I had to say I think I to a little sister.
Are
Okay.
you coming with them, Jake?
Yep, of course.
Alright.
I'm not letting them out of my sight.
You'll drag the dead body down there with them. Chain them up. There's about 3 or 4. It's like wall chains, you know, where it's like a set of chains. with
Shackles.
flaps. Yeah, shackles. Thank you. So you can hook them up to the shackles. There's about 4 sets of them, so you could potentially have 4 prisoners, so to speak.
Hook up the body to one of them. Better yet, make it between them.
Sure. I was gonna do something else, but yeah.
So wait, are we doing like a?
Scare tactics.
Are you doing like you are you doing
Oh
like
no, I was
wh-
gonna do something way worse.
Wake them up one by
I-
one, being like,
I
that
thought-
one wasn't very cooperative.
I thought he was gonna say. I thought he was saying put like 2 of the chains on the dude's arms and then 2 of the chains on the dude's legs. Just have them suspended.
Ooh, we could
What else
do that. I could cut
Let's
them
do
in
it.
half.
I have extra fun than I could torture them. Grab one of the chains and just see them be electrocuted.
All right, how are we chaining these guys up?
We just chain them up by hand. Not
Yeah,
by
but
leg
by their hands, you know, I'd imagine they're like sitting up against the wall on the floor, and dead guy in the middle.
Dead guy in the middle.
I do want to say the dead guy had a bullet through his head, and
and
there's no it is very painfully clear he was not killed here.
I mean, Drake
I
can
will
grab
say.
his gun and act like he did.
Cloud, make it look like it.
I cut
Now,
off.
Okay.
Tempest, you're not there.
Well,
Can I
I
use
he's
cut
a
off his
reminder
head anyway.
nonetheless.
Can I do
Yeah.
something? Can I do something?
Jake, what do you want to do?
I want to walk over to like the dead body, grab it by its face, and just shocking grasp until it's fried.
Bro, I wanted to cut off its head for something else.
You Shocky grasps it and cut it off.
So we're doing.
Okay.
I'm just making
We
it
should-
crispy.
We should also gag them.
Alright,
I
Jake-
want to be in peak condition for
Jake,
when we begin.
roll me a Constitution saving throw. Drake.
Saving throw?
Yes.
15.
As you place your hand on him and you start channeling lightning through it, melting his face, the burning sensation of flesh hitting your nose and the feeling of their melted skin over your hand, you for a second visibly like gulp like something is coming up in your throat and you swallow it down and finish pulling your hand away. It lets off a bit of a stretch as
Crispy.
some of the skin sticks to your hand,
And then-
like a trail of smoky blood coming off with your hand.
And then I'm just gonna sit behind them, let them do the interrogation. Me just behind with this bloodied hand.
It's
Right.
like
So-
there's bits of melted skin coming off of your hand.
Yeah, no, he's
So-
right. He's the intimidation factor here.
Like I imagine your hand is covered in Mr. Fantastic. With
Yeah.
blood all over it.
Hmm.
That it looks like stretched out melted skin
Fine with
Hmm.
me.
with blood
I'm-
all over it.
Drake is now the intimidation factor.
The
just gonna sit
smell,
behind them,
the
just watch.
smell. At this point, the smell wafts to the other two. I'd want a con save for the other two, lower DC.
Yeah, yeah.
feel like Cloud wouldn't be bothered by it.
Probably not. I just want to.
A 20.
Yeah, Animus.
Oh, you
Animus-
meant
Give
Cloud
me
has smelled burnt flesh before.
disadvantage higher AC. Or higher DC.
I don't think it
and
matters.
Just roll me again, just in case you get that one.
So about
Anyways,
that,
stuff starts coming up, and you are throwing up. I'm telling you that is what's happening. How are you doing that? Explain to me how Animus. You see this happening, and even like you said, that this is unique for you. You are telling Drake you have no plans of letting these guys live.
he's
He's
trying to keep
usually sparing people.
he's trying to keep his composure, and then just the smell hits, and he just kind of turns his head away from the other two and just projectile.
Okay. As he
Just
does that, I just
spray.
cut off.
Drake, Cloud, you guys see Animus turn and just start throwing up as he sees the head and then smells the burning flesh.
Mantis is gonna like try to peek into that room and just go like, "We really need an HR."
I am
At-
the HR.
At this point, the smell kind of wafts up to Tempest and Tempest and Mantis.
We are in a
do you-
bubble, man.
Do
Oh
you
my
guys
God.
do you guys hear anything? Do you guys do anything when you smell that? It is a horrible smell.
Well, my guy gets hungry, but
It-
that's just
I'll just-
him.
What the fuck?
I'll
Like,
No.
just-
It is It is like very terrible, makes you gag smell.
We're making
Oh.
human tonight, boys.
I'll get up and make my way to the source.
You
my guy
as
uses
he
might.
does this, he sees Cloud cut off the head.
yes, you walk down to see Cloud.
Cut out.
Cutting out.
Cutting out hard.
Hey, my entire house's internet crashed.
Nice.
Good job.
May I ask why?
No idea.
Ah.
So
So, as I was saying before, Tempest, you walk downstairs just in time to see this melted face. You could see a bit of the bone almost roll towards the stairs. A dead body sitting in the corner, chained up with the other two alive people. Animus projectile vomiting, possibly some getting towards you. Cloud with his sword out, wiping blood off of it, and Drake sitting there with a bit of static coming off of him.
And the bloody and flesh
Yes,
covered hand.
and he has a bloody, melted flesh hand.
Can I grab the head?
You'd have to
And,
walk over to Tempest.
I-
There's a very
I'll-
big, electrified, burnt handprint in the head of this thing that's rolled over to you.
That's
I'll-
fine. I
I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up.
I want.
alright.
And Tempest is closer. Tempest gets to pick it up.
Animus,
just look- I just look
Oh,
at
sorry.
Tempest like, give me.
He's like a
Just-
child. Gimme.
Give me.
Cloud wants a piece.
Give me the severed head.
giant goth mummy.
But yeah, I'll just pick it up, stroll on over, and just hand it to Cloud. Not a single word. Just pure rage is flowing in me right now.
And seeing the tensions, both after cleaning himself up, Animus is just going to say, "I say we let them wake up of their own accord."
Okay.
should
Animus, you
give-
are
so-
having a difficult time looking at Cloud
Yes,
with that.
I can't bring myself to make eye contact with Cloud out right now.
Speaking of which, you actually. That was a 4. For some reason, I thought it was a 2, and I was about to tell you to lose all your style points.
It was a 4, yeah. So, uh, just so nobody kills them prematurely.
I'm not going to kill them. I know we need information.
I know, but
I'm not an idiot.
we're all exhausted, and I would like the full access to my powers before the interrogation begins.
Full access to his torture kit.
Plus, I'd like to collect my own thoughts.
Yeah. You go do that. I'm gonna take his heart. I'm talking about the
Okay.
dead body.
Ha-
You're
have
gonna
fun.
carve his
Have
heart
fun,
out?
Cloud.
Yeah.
That is
That's pretty metal,
The
bro.
dead
That-
one.
yeah,
And-
it's still even for Cloud, that is.
Have fun.
Okay. First things first. Cutting off a head is fine to you, but not cutting out a heart? Like, come on. What are
He's-
your
And
standards?
Listen.
because it's unnecessary. He's dead.
Unnecessary. However, Cloud has lost what is possibly, I'm not sure which is technically ahead in his mind, but best friend possibly either first or second. Not that
Second.
anyone's keeping a rank.
It's second.
I am.
Yeah,
Drake lost his best friend.
Yeah.
and
I still have animus.
Oh,
Cole is
Animus is your
Drake's
best
best friend.
friend.
Animus is one.
Animus
Cole
is
was
just
second.
going to. Animus is just going to go upstairs and try to, nudge Tempest and Drake that direction also.
You want me to
Drake is
just
not
text you
leaving.
what I do?
I will get every scrap of information I can before allowing you to have your fun, Drake.
I am not leaving them.
Okay. In that case,
I
so long as
promise
you.
I will not harm them until you get your energy, but I am not leaving
Okay.
them.
Very well.
Well, Drake is gonna watch me do some unspeakable horrid things.
I'm just gonna sit down on the opposite end of the cell, just away from the other Marines.
Okay.
You want me to explain what
You're
I'm
not
doing?
coming
or-
either, Tempest.
Let me get a water bottle really quick so I can do a spit take when you described it to me.
Alrighty then. I already have some things in mind I've always
Oh.
wanted to try.
I'll say this: the longer Drake
That was
stares
not
at
a
them,
joke,
the more
by the way.
electricity
I
will
actually
give
got
off
up
from
and
them.
got a water bottle. I can't hear you.
Alright.
Okay, now I can. I have a water
Lo-
bottle.
Tempest,
longer
you might
Drake
wanna
stares at them, the more
warn your
electricity
stream in a second.
Yeah, maybe I'll. Here, you know what?
Viewer discretion
two-
advised.
Yeah.
Yeah, viewer discretion
Here,
advised.
let me
If
just
you're
write.
weak.
Yeah.
And please do not imagine this at home.
Yes.
Do not try this to anyone at home.
This is why I have my stuff
He's
rated for
about
18
to blood
plus.
angel the
but-
corpse.
How did you know?
Wait, are you actually?
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
I only know what a blood angel is because I
Oof.
watched the fucking Vikings TV show.
Oof.
All right.
With
Yeah,
Ryan
much
Donald-
doing that.
I'll put on like big old
Alright.
words, but yeah, viewer discretion advised here,
I
folks.
think because we could just say you do a blood eagle.
Blood Eagle? I still want his heart. I'm still cutting out his heart.
Essentially, you all watch as Cloud takes the dead body, carves up the heart, and then basically uses his blade to start peeling away the back skin and stretching it out like wings.
Yeah, Animus is
Oh.
not watching that actually.
Yeah, Animus already went upstairs. Who all was there?
Me.
Drake and Tempest.
First off, Mantis, did you come down at any point?
Yeah.
Oh,
He came down to
God.
investigate after hearing all the screaming.
All right.
There is no screaming.
There was no screams.
Well, yeah, you hear maybe the shocking
Commotion.
like
you
over
heard
and over. And
you
over.
smelled the smell. Remember?
The
Yeah.
smell. It was only
Hey
a
guys,
smell.
what's going? Oh my god!
Make me a con save. Actually, make me a con check, Cloud.
On
Yeah,
check. Do I have advantage?
For this specific thing, we'll say yeah.
Okay.
We'll say you can have advantage for this.
Two Cloud's
Dirty-
nature, a dirty 20.
20. You, even with the dirty 20, you, as you begin, you bring your blade up, and it kind of just dangles in front of his skin slightly. And there is, for a second, where you can't quite bring yourself to do it. You're not sure. And you hear your father's voice in your head. And it says, "Never forget, my son. Protect those you cherish above all else. Because those who would abandon their friends are scum." And you see Cloud's face in your mind, and you remember his last words as he sacrificed himself for you.
Cole.
Cole.
Sorry,
You said
Cole's,
Cloud.
Cole,
Anyway.
sorry, Cole's last
Well,
words.
if it was Cloud, I feel like I would do more.
You remember Cole's last words to you as he leaped out, handed you the Eye of Tomorrow, and turned around to fight the army of Marines so you guys could get away. "Kill that bitch for me." You ram your sword through his chest and carve out his heart and do the Blood Eagle.
Mantis comes down and just sees this. What is his reaction?
Mantis,
And
Drake,
it's like
Tempest. Mantis,
he
Drake, and
doesn't really
Tempest.
see anything.
Con saves
And then he
from each
goes,
of you.
"I bet we're all as a team coming together. We're really having a great time. Like we're sad about Cole, and we're trying to internalize that into a positive."
Fuck,
Oh
that's
my
fine.
god, damn it, Jesus Christ!
Mantis and Tempest con saves.
14.
And
Drake, I'm going to say have advantage because of the last one.
Okay.
Get
Fuck,
good.
that's the same one.
Fuck!
You,
That is-
Drake, staring at your hand and you look up and see the body, you do. It is a small bit of throwing up. And
Okay.
you try to keep it down, but you do throw up a bit.
Can I just kind of like spit it into the corner?
You will have to like take a second to like turn, and
That's fine.
Mantis and Tempest, both of you kind of you throw up a little bit in your mouth and then swallow it back down.
he's okay.
Leaving that horrible taste in your mouth.
So why did we do this? Did he want it? Did he ask for it or?
You can clearly see his head is off too.
He has no head.
As I just wrap it up.
It is
and
a
just-
head. It is a headless body. His head is like on the floor next to Cloud, as Cloud blood eagles him. Cloud, at this point, you are covered in blood.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm numb for.
Are we the bad guys?
We're pirates.
Ah,
Of course we're bad. We can
Hey,
still
hey,
be
Cloud,
good.
Cloud. Deal me damage with your sword.
All right. Give me a second. 11.
You got 6 temporary hit points from the blood eagle.
I keep the Marines hurt.
and we should have farmed guys.
What the fuck? This isn't Skyrim.
I keep the Marine's heart anyway.
Potion ingredient. Anyway.
Not a potion ingredient. Testing material.
A last resort
Anyway.
ration.
No, what the hell?
Oh,
Even
no.
I know where the lines draw. Oh my
Mantis
god.
is a snake man.
Yeah. That man, snakes eat hearts. That's like their whole thing.
You're half human.
True.
I
Well,
mean, technically not. He's not human at all. He's a minx.
yeah. It's all
That's also
snake, yeah.
Damn.
Mm.
Last resort.
Alright, what are we wanting to do now, group? Tempest, you swallow the throw up. You see the sight before you.
I'll just.
Can I put the heart in a jar?
You'd have to find
Heart
a
in a
jar
jar,
in the
Martin.
ship.
I'll
and I
start
don't
looking
know.
for a jar.
You see this bloody man just start going through the shelves. There's got to be a jar in here somewhere.
Do we have a solution to keep it fresh?
It doesn't matter.
But no,
Keeping it.
I'm just gonna sit there. Just the entire time.
So Animus is just on the upper deck, just looking out into the water as they rise. And that's
As
it.
you begin to see you could see the surface you will soon be reaching. You guys are going up way faster than you went down because you were being
That's fair.
propelled by this giant underwater hot spring, whatever the fuck they're called.
Upstream.
Geysers.
Thank you. Upstream. Geyser, that is the word. Upside down volcano.
Yep,
Or,
pretty much.
sorry, upside down waterfall is what I meant to say.
And I think he's just going to stay, in silence for at least an hour or two.
Alrighty.
I might start torturing the body again.
The rest of you, as the ship is shaking a little bit as it rises up, and Animus, you see the ship break water, the light of the sun hitting your eyes for the first time in possibly a week, maybe a little less. I think we said it was probably like 3 days to get down, so we'll say you
Yeah.
probably get gone like 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
Because it took you about 1 day to get back up. Hence, everyone will get a long rest.
Woo! Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay.
As the
Marine's
light
heart.
the light hits your eyes, Animus. You can hear the seagulls up ahead. The ship, it reaches the top, and the bubble pops. As you are now safely floating in the ocean,
Okay.
on top of the ocean.
So.
And that is where we will end session.
Oh, wait. Could we do one more thing first?
Uh-oh.
What is it you want to do, sir?
I have a dialogue that I would like to have with somebody.
Cloud, it's got to be a little bit before the prisoners wake up. Cloud, would you like to go up? Maybe clean up some of the blood off of you?
Yeah.
Drake,
see that like
Drake,
it's
I remember
necessary.
you said you were just gonna stay down there. Is anyone else gonna go upstairs?
You're just gonna stay down there and just watch them.
I'm just gonna tell
Same.
Tempest to stay down here and
Yeah, I was planning on staying down there anyways.
watch.
Mantis, you go up to drive the ship. Your navigator is
Yep.
downstairs.
He really doesn't want to have to talk to his navigator right now, just in case.
Right, frog.
I would say,
He is a
mean-
lizard. He is a
Right,
snake.
lizard. Then
I would say Specifically, Animus is going to establish a message with Mantis.
All right.
Sounds good.
Captain,
Yes.
I think we need to talk.
Go ahead.
I mean upper decks.
Oh,
Mantis
yes,
is
yes.
probably on his way. He's like walking up the stairs as you're messaging him this.
Okay. And I'm going to drop the message channel when I see him. I'm, on the upper deck now.
Sounds good. So, did you watch that thing live? Did you watch it happen live, or?
Only for a little while. But,
Wow.
Captain,
Mhm.
I've been thinking about a lot of different
Yeah.
things, particularly just my failures as the cruise strategist. I am inherently analytical about every decision we make when we're in enemy territory, when we're out fighting, when we're doing something, even when we were trying to escape back there. I am constantly thinking of what is the best course of action scenarios. I screwed up in so many different ways. I lost us the gem, which Cole probably just died to bring back to us. I spent too much energy trying to make a point to that government agent guy. I let him live, which is probably how they found where our ship is, that we were on the island. And I can't stop thinking about how I had an idea. Right at the end there, as we were running towards our ship, I had an idea. And I didn't go with it. I still have, and I'm going to pull out the Emerald Leaf medicine that Cloud made. I could have restored my powers with this, and I could have potentially ran and saved Cole, or hop in buildings if I needed to. I could have re-entered that heightened state that I did with the agent, and I actively chose not to. I actively chose not to because I came to the realization that this medicine could possibly save us later. And I made the decision that it was worth taking the chance that Cole could just die now in order to potentially save us later with this.
Mantis is just gonna
I killed Cole. As certainly as if I had pulled the trigger or stabbed him directly myself.
Mantis is just gonna he's not gonna talk, but he's just gonna pull him into like a bro hug almost, and pat him on the back a little bit, and then step away a little bit.
Animus is just not having that right now.
It is Animus, you're the smartest person that I know or have ever met.
There were so many ways. There were so many ways that I could have potentially salvaged the situation. If I had chosen a better hiding spot, he wouldn't have had to go back for it. If I had come up with a better idea, then he wouldn't have had to be the distraction in the first place. If I had restored my powers earlier, foreseeing this potential situation, I could have potentially kept several Marines away from us to begin with. I had every opportunity, and every single time I chose not to. I chose to allow him to die. And I'm the one who doesn't kill. I'm the one who tries to make sure all of us survive. I'm the one who I'm the one who does everything in my power to make sure even our enemies don't lose as many people as they don't lose very many people. That as much blood, as little blood is shed as possible. And it's possible, in fact, I'd say extremely likely, that that is what got Cole killed right here. So I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this is it. Cole was the first person that I actually saved with my powers. The first one that I did something good with my powers. And now he's dead because I failed him in every way that I could have. I failed Cloud in every way I could have. We're the whole crew in every way that I could have. The only way this could have gone worse is if we lost more. We lost our ship that we've had since starting the Grand Line, that Tempest helped to build. We've lost the gifts we received from Drake's family, as well as the stuff we purchased from his island in Skytopia. And I cost Cloud his other best friend. And you, one of our best crewmates.
Every day that you're with us, you save us. Just you being here. And the smallest of setbacks is nothing compared to the aid that you've given all of us throughout our entire journey. We couldn't have made it at all without you. And although this is a heavy blow to all of us, I truly think that you're like, if I wasn't the captain, it would be you. You are always thinking of the options. You always have the great ideas that I always follow, really. And I'm at work, and we saw Cole fall, but we didn't see him die. And strategically, they would really want to keep him alive to try to get information about us.
But therein lies my worst fear.
I'm gonna interject here really quick, just because I have a feeling this is not something that would go through Animus's head right now because of the state he's in, but Mantis would absolutely be able to identify this. Even at full power, Animus stood no chance against the Admiral.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Still, I'm saying specifically, it's like for this moment, that is, I think, definitely something in his headspace Animus is not even considering. But it would be something Mantis could probably identify.
Makes sense.
Continue if you would like.
And
but there is a frightening possibility. In fact, I'd say likelihood that if he is alive, which is a slim possibility, I think the best case scenario for him, aside from, I'd say even death might be preferred, he might just be delivered back to River. That is a frighteningly real possibility. And again, if anything, if I had a single time decided to take a different course of action, I probably could have been a more productive decoy anyway. I would have had the ability to outrun them, at least in theory. Yeah. I could have kept them off my back had I just restored myself and then been done with it. Instead of gambling it all on a what if. And to make matters even worse, this isn't even the first time that I have effectively, well, okay, this time it's more of an effectively killed somebody. possibly even worse. But this is just harkening my mind back to that first Marine, the one I got from the uniform from.
Yep.
That's
You know,
how I found out that I could force people to look into my eyes. That ability I demonstrated that first time we met. That I pushed that Marine into the water because he gambled away the money that was supposed to be used to help my sister when she was sick. And she died because of it. And I pushed him into the water and made him hold my gaze until he drowned. And I've never killed anyone since, but yet, as your tactician, I may as well be putting the lives of all these people, of all the Marines and you guys on a scale. And like a god, I decide, this man shall live, this man shall die. And I hate it. I hate it so much. What?
Animus, I kill people left, right, and center. And I just gotta say it never gets easier. But I just try to. I know it's not good to just try to put it out of my mind, but I just try to think back to what we're trying to do as our group, as our ship, as our team. And if wherever we go, we may hurt people, but the number of people that we help far exceeds really like what we did with Drake's place. We saved pretty much the whole island, and seemingly every island that we go to, we're defeating Marines that are oppressing the people. And you know, it's something that I've heard in the past, and it's something that's definitely been my father actually told me, is that if you live in the past, you die in the present. And if we think about what we do for too long, we're not living. And I need you alive, Animus. I need you here. I need your guidance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's that's not planned to change at least. But I mean, I effectively I quote unquote effectively have so much blood on my hands because of all the directions I have given and all the people that have died because of the decisions that I made. I don't think it's right of me to continue trying to actively spare the people that I engage in combat with, because I have directed those of us who have stormed the Marine bases together. I have directed so many hits, so many deaths, orchestrated them.
You know, if you want to stop pulling your punches and be like Cloud, there's no way I'm stopping you. I don't even
Right.
think I could physically stop you. But
And I don't. That's just the icing on the cake. This horrible, horrible cake. That shadowy version of myself back in I forgot the island's name. We were I believe it was our second trial where we had to face the shadowy version of ourselves. I think it's time I own being the monster.
I know that this is the path that you see for yourself, and I 100% understand and will support you no matter what. But if you ever feel like you're losing yourself, we are here to help in any way. If you ever want to talk or potentially try to find a new path at any point of the way, just let us know it, and we'll be right there.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
So, for all my contemplation out here, I don't know how I'm going to face Cloud. Him and Cole have been like brothers since Cole joined us.
I think Cloud at least understands and respects Cole's decision to sacrifice himself in a way, even though potentially not dead, but still, like I think, and knowing an admiral's level of power and seeing just the general abilities he was able to do, just that we saw, I think if we even stayed, or if you went back individually just to try to like fight off the admiral, there's a chance either one of you dies, no matter what.
That is true.
If really the decision for us to leave and not stay back probably saved more lives.
Yeah.
And then the
Who
second
knows what
boat
the Marines would have
crashed,
done if we stayed.
Yeah.
If we stayed,
took out this
what they would have
boat-
done to Airme.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay.
Well, and then after this, we definitely need Drake to get some therapy. So we'll see what we can do about that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want any more faces being melted off on this ship. That goes for everyone.
Fair.
He's not gonna talk about me taking out the heart or anything.
No more.
Oh no, I
no
just
more,
expect that from Cloud, but
no more eagles in the brig.
that's a normal thing for Cloud. I was like, oh
Normal
man,
Cloud
you didn't take out the
behavior.
heart? Wow. I was expecting the heart pretty early on.
All right.
Cloud the blood artist.
He only knows most of the blood artist. He forgets his name is Cloud half the time.
All right. I am just gonna. I think I'm all good now. I'm gonna. Though I still. I'd be lying if I wouldn't say I'm expecting it to be rather cathartic once my powers finish returning and those Marines regain consciousness.
Man, if you want to kill someone, I got this flamey sword and I got this
Oh, I
gun.
don't.
We can do it together.
I'm
team
going to
up.
get every scrap of information out of them before.
Okay, just
before
remember,
that.
we can't clean up any more faces on the ground.
I have been working on something.
Keep the soup
That,
on the inside.
I have been working on something that should help us
Sounds good.
figure it out.
Well, I'm really glad we had this talk. I feel like we
So
don't
am I.
have these heart to hearts.
I feel like we've
So am I,
built
sir.
a new bond.
Yeah, we're not brothers.
Bond rank up to A
Yeah.
class.
This was a bonding event if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
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 Just witnessed a face getting melted off.
Link.
You know.
Link level 1. Anyway.
Just
Damn,
level
you guys
one.
were you guys were level 0.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah. To be fair, it is the first time Mantis and Animus have interacted like on the screen, so to speak, in
Oh
any
yeah, they definitely talk like off.
any beyond small talk thing that's happened.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
While you guys are talking, Cloud, you're at the bottom of the stairs listening in. That you have been.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're doing?
He wants more
That's
blood.
more than I've ever. I've talked more there than I've talked in any session.
Yeah,
He's
Cloud-
just gonna
Cloud
walk
moved
back
to-
downstairs.
He's just
Yeah,
angry.
Cloud moved to the top of the stairs as you guys start talking, and he listened in. As Animus starts to walk downstairs, Cloud, I'm assuming you start walking fully up as if you're just now coming up.
Yeah. acting.
Hey,
You-
Cloud, how's that
you
heart?
pass by Animus and Cloud. You pass by Animus and Mantis. Cloud is drenched in blood all over his hands, mainly.
You okay there, bud?
He just simply walks past you and says nothing.
He's gonna
I'll
maybe
take a
follow
look in a minute.
Cloud just for a little bit. Just making sure he's not jumping off the boat.
Are
You
you
know?
trying to do it stealthily?
Yeah, I'll stealth. I'll
Roll me a
stealth.
stealth
Good
For
at
a
stealth.
bit of a warning, you can just sense bloodlust.
You know, where's my stealth? Plus 12. Yay. 27.
Yeah, Cloud has no idea you're following him.
Gonna keep a distance, but try not to get stabbed.
Drake, are you just staring at the prisoners?
Yeah. And also,
with
the
some-
longer he's staring on, the more like he's like reveling in his anger, the more electricity happens around him.
Tempest, you said you were staying down there.
I know.
Yep.
No, our new boat's gonna crash. No, lightning strikes. Yeah, baby Tempest, feel that rage.
Become the rage,
Animus,
baby Tempest.
Animus, as you are going back down deck, in the distance, you see an island. And that is
I'm
the
just
end of
gonna-
today's session.
Establish a message with
Ooh.
Drake and tell him that there's an island off in the distance. Our navigator should probably take care of that.
Drake does not respond. He's
And
in his
Mantis' mind,
own-
he's like, man, I don't know how to navigate to there. What's going on?
he's in his own head right now.
So is
Mantis
Animus.
sees Animus, he sees the island, and that is where we will end session.
A lot of emotion in the ocean.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
wanting to cry for like this entire time.
I feel like we all had some good lines in there. We could clip a lot of clips, no shorts.